Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. So, I just wanted to do a quick roster reveal for season two, my league with the Bucs, Dog Pound League.
Roster review or gameplay.
I do got a game here shortly, but I wanted to go over it here real quick. So we're gonna go to the roster. So we got a couple young QBs. You got Malik, who's gonna be taking over the starting job this season. I originally planned on drafting the quarterback, but they all got sniped. So fortunately for me, I knew that was going to happen because I know that there's some good users in this league. So a savior plan, backup plan really was for Max, to have Max back there. And the reason why I even had Max and why he has this wild ass contract is because although his ratings are low, he does have the traits that I need, which would be obviously the mobility. He has a little bit of an arm now at 90 throw power, and he's oblivious to pressure. After that, I got Nick Foles here. He's just a mentor. He's never going to see the light of day, but he's there to benefit both of these guys in their training. I still have Rashad White from last season. He's still going to be the starter. I did go ahead and sign Antonio Gibson in the free agency, more so for the receiving threat, not more so for the running threat. But if you take a look, you see here, you'll see that he is a star dev, 24 years old or 26 years old, star dev. Not super slow, decent juke move, but 75 catching and 77 short route running, 71 release, which is for my offense, run and shoot. That's ideal. Also, I did go ahead and just recently signed AJ Dillon, veteran, also star dev, 95 carry, and really more so for his strength and his truck ratings. Obviously, run and shoot, you need a super back, so he's going to be that guy. We don't use a fullback, so there's no fullback there. Here's where we're going to eat. So I did draft this guy, renamed him Tyreek Moss. He's going to be one of my slots. Also, this guy Saunders, he's also going to be in one of my other slots. One thing that unfortunately did happen was I did go ahead and lose the ability with Chris Godwin. So he's pretty much 1 foot out the door. He's probably rarely going to see the field unless he's in my 5-wide set. He might mix in depending on how the game goes. If my young guys are getting locked up, he might slide in there. I still got Mike Evans as well. I do kind of want to get rid of him, but this contract penalty is a killer. I had to make some room by restructuring his contract, so he's really the main one, but going into the next season, I have over 100 million, so I think I should be fine going forward, cap wise. I also did sign Derek Young just in case I wasn't able to get any wide receivers. Obviously, I did have some other targets. I got both of these guys late round. I think I got this guy in the first round though. Let me just double check. Where's he at? Contracts. Yeah, I got him first round, number 26 overall. I still have Trey Palmer also. He had a big season last year, so he's going to get featured a little bit more this season. So we're we're pretty much set at wide receiver for the future. I might add one more next year or next in the next free agency, but as of right now, this is my wide receiver core. Tight ends, obviously, run and shoot. Tight ends don't matter. I still got Tristan Wirfs, so I got him as my blind side. I did sign this guy as a free agent. Uh, Really, the main reason is because of this agility, and I feel like that helps with the blitz pickup. Although I got secure protector and secure protector and threat detector and edge protector on Tristan, so he's gonna be good. But in case he gets hurt, I have this backup plan. I have this guy who was originally a center, but he's going to go and fill in for the left guard spot this season. Really just needed somebody who can move a little bit with some decent strength. So this is the best option I got right now. I'll probably be looking for an upgrade later on next year's draft. Still got Ryan Jensen for one more season. He did go ahead and regress a little bit, but he does have his abilities still, which is a premium. Also, secure protector, nasty streak for when I run my draws and inside zones and stuff. Got Matador here just because I feel like the bull rush moves for the defensive line, they can get nasty sometimes. They can just bowl right through people, just put these big ass guards and centers on their ass. So I got Matador to kind of help prevent from that in the sheds, automatic sheds for that. Got a backup here, which I did sign him free agency. Really, the main reason is because I do feel like on this game, weight matters a lot more. And so I did go and sign him because he's 340 pounds. He can move a little bit, but he's really just for depth. He's 22 years old, so really just for depth. I did sign Trey Turner to be a mentor, but Cody Mock is my starter here. So he's going to be good for my bases. He got 73 agility, so it helps with the blitz pickup. Good, decent run blocking. Doesn't really get hurt often. So his only issue is that he's only 302 pounds. He's not really that big. So I might try to find an upgrade in the draft and slide him over to center if Jensen retires. This is probably my weakest spot on the offensive line. Both of these guys will probably be getting replaced soon. They're really just here for feelings right now. I did sign Leatherwood in the offseason, really just because I like his speed and strength. And it's got an 89 impact block. So, but they're not terrible, just not great. Still young. Defense, we run a 4-3 base defense, so I made sure to get some depth here at the defensive end spot. This guy, Joe Sharinka, he was an outside linebacker. I did go ahead and move him to defensive end. I did go ahead and sign this guy. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name, but you can see how fast he is. And he's 6'2", 282 pounds, 84 strength. So I like speed and strength off of the edge. Also, only 23 years old. I did draft this guy in the draft here as well. Drafted him late. He is a little slow, but he is a hidden development, and he also has a big hitter trait, and he has a lot of other traits here too. Also, not exactly. He's pretty tough as far as like injury rating and stuff too. So he's gonna be good. Maybe special teams, filling for depth, but he's not. I don't expect him to get a bunch of sacks or nothing. But he's really just more so stop the run, play special teams. Opposite side, I did lose the ability for Shaquille Barrett, but he's still here. I also had this guy already on the roster. Logan Hall, he's okay. He's fast. He's not fast or nothing. Defensive end. I need fast defensive ends. So he's really just there to stop the run also. And then I have this guy, Yaya Diaby, who is probably going to fill in on my passing downs. He was an outside linebacker, but the speed is what I covet. So he's a pure pass rusher. I'm going to develop him into unless I see an upgrade in the offseason. Defensive tackle, still got Vita Vea. Unfortunately, he's getting older, and he did go ahead and also lose his inside stuff and superstar abilities. But he is a big dude, so he's going to be in there to fill in the run. both of these guys here. This guy here was also a defensive end. Also converted him to a defensive tackle just because of he has a little bit more speed, strength, and just need a little more pass rush from the interior. But this guy, Kalijah Kancey, is my actual starter, so I'm still developing him. Um, he plays better than what his rating shows, so I'm going to keep playing him. Once again, young starter, got to keep him in there. Devin White is out here. He got a little older. I did go ahead and extend him, but I did go ahead and move him to the outside linebacker. I did draft this guy second round, Anthony Peterson. He is a goon. 75 overall right now, 90 speed, 90 excel, 85 hit power, big hitter, high motor, got everything that you would need for a linebacker in his game. The only issue is that his toughness is kind of bad, so hopefully he doesn't get hurt. But if he does, I do have Landon Collins to fill in, and then I do. This guy here was already on the roster, so we're gonna go ahead and he's gonna play special teams and just fill in here as well. This guy here, Nazeldine, he's more so for coverage. He was a converted safety in real life, so his hands are good. 71 catching. I just expect him to play well in coverage, really. But this guy is who I signed. I did draft him late in the draft here as well. Hidden development, 23 years old. 89 speed on the edge. He's going to be better in coverage, but also a little bit of pass rush moves here as well. His only issue is the injury, so there could be a possibility of some depth here in the future with him, but for right now, he's going to be my starter. Secondary, cornerbacks, not great, but I do have a little bit of talent. Some guys I know that for sure that I know that play well in this game, like this guy, Oja Modia. He's 26 years old, so he is kind of capped, but he just plays above his rating, so it's a little glitchy. So signed him. Also signed Greedy Williams. He was a former Eagle in real life, so had to go and give him a spin first time on this game. Also decent catching, good athleticism. So kind of like him. I was a fan. Still got Brian McCullum. He's going to be playing my nickel. He's going to slide into the nickel for the season. I did sign Isaiah Bolden for some depth, also 95 speed. Also signed this guy here as a free agent. Rookie, 22 years old. He might get some playing time depending on how the game goes. 87 speed, 94 acceleration. Really more so for depth. Don't really expect him to be a long-term starter. Still got Jamel Dean here as well. He's there by default. I did have Carlton Davis, but I cut him just because I needed more money. So he was a cap casualty. But as you can see here, not a whole lot of talent. But in my zone blitz scheme, hopefully he plays above his ratings too. Safety, Antoine Winfield Jr. I'm expecting him to play a lot better this season. Actually get some interceptions, 89 zone coverage. So star development. Hopefully he develops this season. He's up for a contract. Yeah, I'm not sure if I re-signed him or not. I got to go back and double check. But he's there, kind of like him anyway. So he plays above his ratings at times too. I also got J.O. Skinner just because he's 6'4" and he's fast. Got 75 catching. Good for depth also. Also, you do need height in this game in the secondary, so that also benefits. Also got Smoke Monday, who was my primary user last season. Also going to be my primary user this season as of right now. 24 years old. I joined late last season, so nobody, like the penalties for the regression for some of my players, that also factors in because I joined in late. But this guy, Kayvon Merriweather, hopefully he can actually turn into something. He is a little slow initially, but he is a big hitter. Also, a discipline trait, which also helps when you're playing on sim. So, both expecting big things from both of these guys. Also, my kickers, I just made sure that they had the biggest legs possible. So, no homo. 96 kick power from him, and 97 kick power from him. I did give up a third round pick to trade for Malik, who was actually on the Browns. So I am lacking a third round pick for this upcoming draft, but for the most part, that is my roster.